Hello, and welcome back to Tales of Vesperia. This time, we probably finish the game unless there's another big twist. So, let us continue.
Onward to the very top of Tarkaron!
Oh, you're full of vim, Patty.
We're gonna need a whole lot of them to take down that giant Autophagos.
Just don't use it all up before we get there, okay?
And with the Autophagos gone, it will be the dawn of a new world. One without Blastia.
There's nothing to fear. Everyone will be able to move on, even without Blastia. I'm sure of it.
You saw Yoder and the people from the guilds in Ornian, right? With them in charge, people will learn to live, even if there are problems along the way.
The possibilities are bigger than a blue whale.
I believe that.
Even without the Autophagos, there would be no future in sacrificing life after life like Duke did. And I intend to fight at your side to guarantee a better future, Yuri.
I'm counting on you.
Aww. I don't know, that almost felt like sweet. Almost like romantic in a way between those two. I'm not really gonna bet on, like, the world actually properly moving on. I don't think there's, like, a sequel story to this, so...
We got a head start. This ain't a bad strategy either.
Ooh, is this a different song again? Huh. Yeah, not bad song either. So, the crystals here actually do sort of remind me of that place where we found Gnome. Oh, something's happening. Oh, wait, are we facing the things in it?
This one's pretty
I
tough.
guess we are.
You want to run away?
Okay. Well... I'm not sure what the benefit of just fighting that was, but okay. Bit weird. I feel like I'm at a point where I'm just wandering. Okay, locked, I guess. Whatever that means. Looks like another... Okay, I'm guessing they're elevators, essentially. Yeah, I'm lost.
Did people really live in this place? I don't know where we're supposed to go next.
It's like the place is made to confuse us.
It was probably built according to a plan at first, but after all sorts of little improvements, it ended up being the tangled city that it is.
Isn't it strange that such an advanced civilization would have such haphazard planning?
Maybe they were so advanced that the plans couldn't keep up with the rate of progress.
It could be that technology even a few years old became obsolete, so plans were constantly changed.
There's no use making guesses about what happened to a lost civilization. Let's keep going.
You're not interested in figuring out how that lost civilization kept from getting lost?
We men will make a path.
That's right.
Oh, please.
So go ahead, lead the way.
Yeah, it's still stupid concept. Oh, okay. This definitely seems very different than the inside of it. Oh my goodness, there's so many other areas to go. Oh goodness. I don't dislike this sort of dungeon design, but you know, it definitely is something that you're never sure if you're going to get tired of before it's actually relevant, you know? Or before it, like, finishes, before you can figure stuff out. Like it's fun enough, but there's a limit on that, I suppose.
We're so high. I wonder how much farther we'll have to climb.
Yes, I've never even flown this high with Baul.
I'm tired of everyone saying hi. That word is forbidden from now on.
But this really is the weapon that can destroy the Autophagos.
The Garayos civilization was even greater than I thought.
But we're the ones who have to beat the Autophagos.
Yeah, we'll be in for trouble if we leave things up to Duke. Let's hurry.
Yep, that's the plan. Woo. Yep, these blow up just like the ones in the other place where we found Gnome and whatnot. Got it. So they are basically the same thing. This, still locked. Yep, still locked. Okay. So probably don't have to find things from, probably don't have to do something like find a higher version, like, or a higher pedestal and then come down and it becomes unlocked. Probably actually have to find, like, a key or something. I will say, it actually is starting to look like a town inside here. Like, the internal place with all the crystals did not. Well, this is a big, long thing. I almost wonder if, like, I'm advancing while accidentally skipping over a bunch of stuff, because I'm just wandering wherever the wind takes me at this point.
Resound, song of victory! A rewarding victory!
Guess practice
Don't know
makes
if I've seen that
perfect.
one before. Okay, so there are weapons scattered about here. I'm definitely gonna miss some of these probably better ones, yeah? Yeah, definitely better ones. Okay. Acknowledged, the very least. Like, legitimately, I keep progressing forward, and I feel like I just skipped over a ton of stuff. And I'm not even sure I'll go back on that premise, because this place is maze-like enough with enough fucking enemies.
This doesn't look good. Get ready for anything.
If I make it to the end, I guess I'll use, like, holy bottles or whatever.
Now, you look ready.
So do you.
I can agree. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Still locked? Locked, yep. Okay. I'll find something eventually. Ah, that's not a good sign. Okay, there. There's a path. Got it. Whew. About these things. Oh. Oh my goodness, it's a giant marble thing. And those will go down somewhere, I presume. Okay. Whew. Still stuck, eh? Okay. And whoop, boop, boop, boop. Hole into... What's that, an eagle? Oh, great. So I have to go all the way down here and go boop again. Okay. Okay. 3 for 3. Is there a 4th? Yes, there is. Oh, no, don't miss, don't miss. Oh, felt like it was going to the side a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I figured those would open at that time. And I can go grab stuff like this. Ooh, this is a heal one. Excellent, I'll have to remember that this is here. So I made a realization. So, this Guardian Field, the alter form of this, it heals. That's the thing that Flynn was using in our battle. I can actually heal myself. I did not realize that. Okay. Interesting. I'll have to remember that I have that option for, you know, the next time I have a fucking one-on-one. Okay, a higher floor of this internal area. Ooh. This feels like it's telling me to go back and save at that healing save spot again. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, no, now I see him. Is that who I think it is?
You know how I hate waiting, Yuri Lowell.
Yeah. Fucked up your voice even. You hate it so much.
And where do you think you're going with me right here?
Why are you even here?
You!
You're alive. Don't you ever die?
You climbed all the way up here just for us? How sweet. You must be exhausted.
You just never quit. How many times do I have to tell you? I don't want anything to do with you.
You're trying to save the world? Well, the world will go bye-bye if you don't hurry. Is that it?
If you know that much, then don't get in our way.
Oh, no, 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 no. That's what gives it so much meaning.
What's this guy talking about?
Nothing in particular, he's just fucking insane.
Look! There's a seal further on. If you want to get by, you have to take this arm from my body.
Well, that's nice.
You can't be serious.
You bastard!
Yuri! If you want to save the world, then you have to go through me.
Why? Why are you doing something so meaningless?
Meaningless? Meaningless? Oh, but it does mean something. This way, you'll fight with everything you've got.
Soggy, I never thought you were this crazy. Fine. Let's finish this.
Show me your anger, your rage! Give me everything you've got! Because if you don't, you won't get any higher!
Is he even going to be any significantly different than he has been the other 20 times I fought him? I can't imagine he's going to be that different, yeah? Fucking a lot of health. Got it.
Die, 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 die!
Just drop it already.
I will hunt you down until you're dead.
You're dying first.
Yeah, keep talking while you still can.
And you shut up.
That's a lot of health taken out already.
Come on, give me everything you got!
We finished this
Ooh.
now.
I took off my stun stuff.
Grant us your magnificent embrace.
Ooh. Okay.
Alright. I'll blow you away.
Okay. My bad. Yep. That's why I do level 1s of those. Okay, good amount of health down. Oh, yep, that's a fun stun. Thank you very much, Rita, for, well, I was gonna say distracting while I'm down, but apparently that was not good enough. Okay, fuck out of there. I think it'll be fine. Feel like I probably never set up Flynn for this strategy properly. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm not okay with this. Never mind. Actually, never mind. Everyone's still pretty healthy. Here, you have something great to heal everyone with, right? Getting Nightingale. Here, let's, distract him! Come on, Nightingale! I sure can beat you, you motherfucker! In fact, I'm doing quite well against you, all things considered. Wonderful stun. I assume... what technically is that? Paralyze.
Holy power, come to me. First
Okay, I keep getting knocked out of what I want to do. Because that's like his specialty, knocking you out of what you want to do. It's always fucking been the thing that pissed me off with how he operates. Okay, yeah, you need CP. You should not be anywhere near this close range. Oh my, okay. I'm failing to knock him out of his stuff too. Ooh, okay, 200,000. He's over halfway. He does like getting out of any sort of combos pretty easily, doesn't he? Ah! I shouldn't have walked away. I'm good. Ah. Okay, so probably a designated distance for actually hurting people. Yeah. So those two got hits. Okay, just those two. That's fine. Nope, nope, the other guys get hit from a distance. But they should be much better because they don't have the same problems, essentially. So, yep. Stun, 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 stun. Oh, still alive, still alive, still alive, still alive. Okay, that works. Probably gonna go buy stuff anyways after this. Damn it. Oh well. Yeah. Okay. Good amount of the way. Ah! Shoot, shoot, shoot. That was much more oh, no, I'm still on this, aren't I? My bad. That's one thing I've been bad at in this, hasn't it? Ah! Forgot about that aspect of this combo. Okay, I got one hit on him. Oh well. Admittedly, I'm not even technically trying my hardest just because of item management stuff, considerations and all that sort of fun. Whatchamacallits. Okay. Not great, but I should be able to handle whatever damage he causes eventually. Okay. So obviously, anyone who's closer to him is going to get more damage, but he still hits everyone. Well, maybe everyone. Oh no, yeah, I see Yuri over there. Oh my, did they have that low health? They didn't have that low health. My bad. Or maybe it was stronger that time. Ooh.
Bring them back from the abyss of death. Resurrection. Oh, angelic princess, grant us your magnificent embrace. Nightingale.
Ooh. Come on, get Flynn up. Nope, that's fine to get Flynn up too.
Bring them back from the abyss of death.
Okay, she's trying to resurrect.
Thank you so much. Oh, brilliant.
Okay. Less than 100,000, we should be fine.
Angels grant us your favor.
Oh, okay. Let me... Oh my. He's hard to knock out of his combos. Ah.
Oh, source of illness, be gone. Dispel. Oh, angelic princess, grant us your magnificent embrace. Nightingale.
This shouldn't be a bad idea for getting out of his... You know, for... Using that is actually probably not a bad idea to get out of, his various attacks that just, like, wind up and is basically like a blast going forward. That'd actually be probably a pretty good one to use for that. Woo. Ow. Most everyone is near max health, so... Oh, Nightingale wasn't in time. Okay, how much damage is it going to do this time? Is it getting stronger each time, maybe? It might be. Okay, okay. So Estelle was at max health for that, so... Oh, I sort of ran into that one. Yo, Nightingale, please. Okay. Okay, I did something. Oh, okay. That was that the that was the thing. Okay, whatever. A little bit more. Because I did something stupid. There we go. Not bad. Yeah, eventually it's gonna load.
This time.
Please.
What a lamentable man.
Yeah, let's call him that. Lamentable. Oh my goodness. Please stay dead this time. Like, you're fucking insane, and there's some entertainment in that, but it the novelty wore out. Definitely.
I can do even better than this.
I'm even stronger now. That's the logical outcome.
Path of training goes ever on.
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt at all.
Where do you keep getting these, like, increased enhancements, too? How do you keep living?
I can't move. What a weak body. I should change my next body to a Blastia, too. That would be more fun. Right, Yuri?
Yuri!
Do it in hell.
Wait, no, don't fall over. We need that arm. We need that arm. No, don't fall over. Damn it. Oh.
No one understood him, so he put so much meaning on fighting. Poor thing.
I think there's an extent where the sympathy ends. He passed that a long time ago.
Still, his skills made him pretty famous. Something happened after he met you all.
He really looked like he enjoyed fighting. Maybe he thought that he could let loose with everything when he fought Yuri.
So Yuri was the only person he could do that with?
What do I care about somebody that crazy?
It's just the shell of someone consumed by power.
We've wasted too much time on this. Let's go. Judy?
Okay, got it.
Did something happen to Baul?
No, he's fine. I was just asking what it was like outside.
How far along is the life-absorbing formula?
Baul doesn't know anything about formulas.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I told Baul to move around as he saw fit. We should move along too, right?
Yeah, let's hurry.
Okay, I do have poison bottles left. Yes, I do. Okay.
Zagi was hopeless.
Yeah, just think of all the things he could have done with all that energy.
He finally found his equal, but the guy turned out to be his enemy. That's the saddest part of all this for him.
Huh?
Duke lost his friend and equal. Alexei never believed his equal even existed. Then there's Zagi. The strong need strong friends to keep their power from distorting them.
You think that's it?
Take the Don. He had his equal in Bellius, right?
Raven, sometimes what you say goes right over my head.
What? Are you making fun of my elegant, poetic comments? You guys will be fine, though. You got plenty of friends.
He's not completely wrong. The idea to keep your perspective in check. Effecti ring. Reduces all damage by 15%. Ooh, okay. That, hey, Estelle, that sounds pretty good for you. Yeah, this never really seemed to actually do anything in terms of actually resurrecting her through all the times I've used her, so. Let's use the... Yeah, let's use that one. The Effecti ring. Is it working? Still locked. Okay. Well then. Oh well.
Zagi was about as annoying as they come, but I feel sort of sorry for him.
Oh, that's surprising. I thought he was a, idiot kind of person.
That is not what I sound like.
I stand corrected.
When you can do something better than anyone else, you wind up feeling like something's missing. The other researchers would go on and on about something I'd discovered like 2 months before, and I'd start to feel like talking with them was pointless.
So you think Zagi was the same way?
I just got the feeling that we might have had something in common, that's all. But why am I telling you this? Just forget it.
I'm sorry, but I have a good memory.
Well then, keep it a secret, alright?
It's a deal.
Well, now you want to make me feel sympathy for him? God damn it, game. God damn it. So that seems like it's probably an upgrade, yeah? Anti-magic. Resist all magic effects. Recover, attack, and enhance magics are nullify. All magic effects? So if anyone attacks you with a magic of any kind, healing... I'm not sure I like that as a concept. I'd rather get attacked and be able to heal than just hope that they're just going to use magic attacks against her. That seems like a very specific thing to try to maybe pick up. Oh. What the fuck? Are we getting up into the caverns where they are actually like doing excavation and whatnot? In the modern town? Well, that did something. Oh my, that's a hell of a system. Huh. Same over here? Yeah, sort of. So many of these. Okay. Yeah, so many. Saw another one over here. Yeah. And another one right past. Okay.
Our weapons are
Bravery!
youth.
Modesty.
Like any of you have those.
I don't think I've seen that one either. Oh, I think I'm getting a lot of new ones this last little bit. Interesting. Ooh, that's 22 for the resurrect. Ooh, I almost want to keep on my previous weapon just to not have to spend the points on that. Oh my.
We've been here for quite a while. I wonder how Baul is doing.
You think he's holding down the fort like a good soldier?
Or maybe he's tired of being in such a dark place and went home.
Come on, Raven. He's at least more dependable than you are.
If you kids are gonna say stuff like that to me, maybe I'll go back for real.
Go ahead. But isn't it tough on Baul being near a magic field?
Yes, the Baul of a few years ago might not have been able to withstand that. Even though he's young for an Intellicaea, Baul has grown. I'm sure he's just fine right now.
You really trust Baul, don't you, Judith?
I wish Judith trusted me like that.
Well, Raven got a sort of wreck there, but okay. Damn. Ah, this is the Rhine. This is the place. I wasn't able to get over from the other side. So, but I can't get up there. I guess I have to find some place to bring that down. And this should bring up either. Okay, something over here. Got it. So, need to still keep going in further. And we have more and more of those. I have no idea if this is even supposed to technically actually make sense. I'm not sure I would describe it as that in terms of the layout. They like basically try to wiggle around it logically earlier by saying, well, maybe they just change their plans every time technology update. It's like, well, is it really a thing?
The sign of victory!
Yeah.
All right!
Hey, that kind of hurt.
I don't know if I've seen that one. When has anyone done the sign of victory outside of someone with Estelle? I don't think I've seen that. Man. No, I like all these new ones. A lot of them are like evolutions of ones that were in the past too. I like that. I like that approach. I like that approach to the end quotes where they're just sort of like evolving and changing with the rest of them. With like the story itself. Okay, something else lowered and I don't know what. And super quick. Come on, I can do it. Come on. Yep, got it, and sure, whatever. And gone. Now, where next? Okay, this is new. So is that. Damn it. And that lowers something else. Probably way over in the area where it seems obvious, considering the thing's lowering here. Okay. Both these went down, okay. Interesting. Are these the locks on these? Maybe I can finally go up and down? All around? Boop. And that does something? Did that actually physically move something? I don't know. Or is that just making these... Ooh. It did. It did. Okay, so that definitely opens up something somewhere. These are still locked. So... Well... I bet there was maybe something I accidentally skipped over that unlocks them, maybe. This also definitely looks like a final ascent, so...
Those stairs.
Oh, it even has a light at the end of the tunnel.
It looks like they lead to the summit.
This is the moment of truth. Is everybody ready?
I've been ready. Let's do it.
Yeah, we have to do this.
Turning back now would make dinner tonight taste like ash.
Right. Even this old man's gonna put up a fight.
People believe in us. They're waiting for us. We must defeat the Autophagos. For them.
And for Pharaoh and Belius. For the memories of the Interlakeia.
Let's go.
And save and backtrack time. Definitely time for some backtracking. I don't know that other one unlocked, and I also apparently miss enough stuff for those to still be locked there. So, I'm not gonna push my luck, and I'm probably going to try to get those unlocked, or at the very least go back and get more items. Oh, yep, this is new. And it leads me nowhere. Okay, got it. Okay, there's definitely new stuff over here. And that exits somewhere. Okay. Huh. Well, this is new. And leads me to Glorious Guard, which is solely for Raven, eh? Interesting. Mumbane. Are we just getting all the best armor for everyone? Is that what this is? I wouldn't even object. Ah. Oh. This is something I might have ignored earlier? Or no, it's just another part of this area. Okay. And, you know, I haven't gotten very many of those, like, yeah. Who could use this? You could use this. Yeah, Rita, you're so low on magic attack. You better get a little bit higher for the final boss. Milky Way, so we're getting weapons in here too. Got it. Avoid staggering while casting a spell. Yeah, that sounds pretty darn good. Critia coat. Also sounds good. Specifically for you. It's an up... Well, it's not even really an upgrade. It's just, you know, more specific. I'm heading off this area to something. Oh, I was never here before. It's like an alternative, path. Like, going to, like, the same end, but... God damn it. Whatever, I'll fight this fucker. I hate the ones you cannot get around. It's such a dumb part of the dungeon design in this. Ooh, more, just good armor. Okay. No objections from me. All this physical equipment makes me feel as though, whoever end boss is going to be, probably Duke, I'm guessing, if not multiple forms, is going to be more focused on physical than they are on magic. Laurel. Prevents all magic ailments. Ooh, okay. I'll have to think about that one. That seems like something that I'd more, you know, throw on as I'm using it over anything else. Like a specific battle where that's a particular problem, and I go in and equip that, because it's a problem at that point. Oh, cool. Automatically comes in. Nice. And I can use this lift! What a majesty. How do I unlock the rest of them, then? Well, something's here. Oh, well, this is new. Also, is this a giant Blastia? Also, I can't actually do anything here. Unless... Yeah, that's not doing anything. This doesn't actually go anywhere down there, so... Oh well. Obviously, it's an optional area, in whatever form that means. Golden Hammer. That sounds like it'd be pretty good. It is. It's very good for his health. Especially... Damn. Like, hell yeah. Go be, like, tanky. I have no objection to that. Also, I think I might have hit the end of the line, and I'm gonna have to truck all the way back. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, there's so many lifts that are just locked for me in this path. Oh no. How do I unlock them? I spent all this time trying to getting up here, and I feel like I can't use the built-in shortcuts because I like overlooked something at some point. I sort of figured it would just be like at the end, like, oh okay, no, you're fine. Go ahead and do what you need to. And it'll just give me the like unlock at the very end. But apparently not. This place is way more expansive than it really needs to be. Just like, wow. This is like so out of the way of the path of actually getting anywhere. Yeah. I have legit no idea what it expects me to do for unlocking those lifts. I haven't seen anything that actually just seems like actually something that would properly unlock them. I don't fucking know. I don't. Okay, well, I never found anything that seemed to actually unlock lifts, so I'm going to go ahead and say that whatever is the intended way to unlock them is extremely, 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 extremely dumb, and whoever put it in the game in whatever way they did probably should be outright ashamed of themselves, because for fuck's sake, wow. Seriously. I basically scavenged that place, and I did not find anything like at or before that staircase to actually unlock any of the lifts, and I had to go all the way down. It's fucking dumb. Okay, apparently we have something to do. Time to rest and relax and really just buy stuff. Let's go. The bring to rooms very, very slowly. Do you really have time to be lounging around? Yeah, we can't afford to make any mistakes. We have to be careful about things. I need to get items from somewhere, Flynn. Doesn't sound like you, Yuri. Aren't you the one who's always acting irrational and reckless? That's an unfair way to phrase. Nah, I think you're thinking of yourself, Flynn. I can't imagine you'd be hesitating at this point, so what is it that you need? Is it just some encouragement? I'm still looking for the right finishing move. Wait, what? Wait. What? If that's the case, maybe I can be of assistance. I appreciate the help, but I'll take you up on your offer. Excellent. I slept so nicely. Yeah, we definitely have time for this at the moment. I was just getting back to the items. I tried shaking you and calling your name, but you wouldn't wake up. I thought you were gone, Rita. What a relief. We must have been more tired than we thought. Are those two still at it? Yeah, they've been fighting with hardly a moment's rest ever since they started. They look like they're enjoying themselves, though. I got some nerve. When are we gonna leave? It's stifling here. I'm going to do some maintenance on the Vesperia 1 or something. But we have Vesperia 2 already. Oh, I'll help. I'd say Rita's pretty similar, really. We already have Vesperia 2. Why would we need Vesperia 1 maintenance? That's even more pointless. Excellent. Rah. This is unexpected. That was... Yep, looks like you got the hang of it. Yeah, thanks, man. Yuri, Flynn! Are you finished yet? We need to go. Yeah, sorry to keep you waiting. Alright, shall we go then? Hold on, let me rest just a little bit. We don't have time to be lounging around. Alright, last one there's a rotten egg. Good luck out there. Leave it to me. You say as we're in the same party. Oh my. Yuri learned the Final Gale Arcane Art. Oh, that's new. That's new to me. Let's see, what do we got? Final Gale. Slash your blade in circular motion and send a gale shockwave at the enemy. Interesting. Now I'll have to keep that one in mind. I suppose that's really the one way I did not go, like out to that outcropping stuff. I'm not sure what was going on there, but if that really ends up being the thing that I needed to do to unlock them, then I don't know. That sort of strikes me as dumb. Maybe that's just me then. Okay, well, I'm back up here. I've only been playing for, 2 hours, give or take, between everything, so... Time to begin the ascent. What shall we find? More of these. Yeah, still locked. Oh well, same over here. What? What? You know what? If I react to this, I'm just gonna fucking scream at how fucking stupid that is. Do I even need to explain? No. I do not. So, let me just say fuck you, game. And let's go to what I'm actually here for. Hey, buddy. Got a nice little thing up here. Little garden something or other.
Duke! Duke, we have the 4 elemental spirits. Their power can counter the Autophagos.
There's no need to use people to destroy the Autophagos.
Look at its size. 4 spirits are nothing against it.
Why don't you let us try then?
They're crucial. We'll make up the rest by turning the Blastia cores to spirits too.
Every single core in the world!
And as a bonus, it'll put an end to the Blastia culture that you hate so much. Not too shabby, huh?
I doubt humans will hand over their Blastia quietly. Or will you force them?
We don't force anyone to do anything.
Can you not believe that people can move forward and change?
Humans will not let something go once it is in their grasp.
So you won't listen. We will destroy the Autophagos our own way. Please, wait just a little longer.
The people are determined as we are determined. We won't let that go to waste.
And will the world return to its former state?
Huh?
Will the air be controlled by the Entelecheia?
No, probably by the spirits then, right?
Will all life return to a time when nature ruled?
That's not the... I think you've gotten so bitter against humans that you just see their influence as universally negative.
No.
You are changing this world, our Terca Luminaries, for what? For the convenience of humans, nothing more.
Or maybe just so that everyone can still fucking live.
Can't you think that the world might be growing? I think of the Entelecheia becoming spirits as evolution. Can't you see that?
I would not presume to speak on the choices of the Entelecheia. However, I also have my choices.
So you won't listen to us because we're humans?
You say you can't trust people, so you just drop everything. Then when it's too late, you try to wipe them out?
Do you know what this tower is? Tarkaron was once a city, but the ancients turned it into a weapon. To destroy the Entelecheia.
Yes, people have done bad things and they'll continue to do bad things. Yes, they have also done great things and will continue to do great things.
To the ancients who did not recognize the threat of the Blastia, the Entelecheia who attacked the Blastia were nothing more than a nuisance.
Oh, I'm sure they stopped and tried to explain, right?
And the air went out of balance, and the Autophagos appeared.
Only then did humans listen to the words of the Entelecheia. Our world has seen many sacrifices, yet humans committed the same offense, and they will again. Those who eat away and ruin this world. Those who would change the world for their own continued existence. They are apostles of destruction greater than even the Autophagos.
Is that the reason you're trying to destroy humanity?
I made a vow to my friend that I would protect this world.
Lucifer.
So Chroma told you.
Yeah, no, this world isn't just the physical world. It includes all the life within it.
Yeah, she also told us to stop you.
She listened to us too, and became a spirit. So please, we can do this together.
Enough. If the Entelecheia would throw away their mission, then I will take it up. I need not wait for your method. Once I complete this formula, the world will be saved.
Duke, stop!
As long as humans rule, they will commit the same offense time and again. If that happens, their hearts will grow wild and the future will be even more painful.
Even if that happens, it's the path we choose. Even if we are hurt or stopped, we can still walk again as long as we don't give up.
She's right. You'll never find anything new if you're afraid of making mistakes, of failing. And unlike you, we haven't chosen this path on our own. Everyone decided on it.
Yeah, going it alone might be tough. But we're not alone. If one person can't do it, then we do it together. I finally learned that we can walk together like that.
Eventually, you'll hit a dead end with the solutions you come up with alone. But if everyone takes up oars together, no wind nor rain can stop you crossing the ocean.
That may be sufficient for those who are connected to one another. However, there will always be some who cannot accept a difficult future. You all surely understand that.
Doesn't mean we can't patch up those cracks. It doesn't mean that you can't try.
It will be difficult, but that is reality. They will take what changes, think, and change again, both the people and the world. So even if it takes tens, hundreds of years, they will listen someday. I know this now. That's what it means to live.
Change is painful, but fearing it means we never make any progress. And we'll be there to support those who need it. That's why knights exist, why guilds exist.
Right. There are things you have to protect. But this old man wants to see what lies ahead for people in the next era. See how the fools change, for those who can't see them anymore.
We are in contradiction. However, our feelings for the world are no different. How odd.
No, it's not. The future we chose, what we see for the future, is different.
The future must be protected. If it is not, then destruction awaits.
We make the future. You trust the path you choose and create it.
It is inevitable. Come.
Fine. So what we need to do... Ooh, look at you with your little... floaty McFloatersons there. Okay, no particular weaknesses, not a shock. Not that much health. Like, a lot less than Zagi had, even. Okay.
We're gonna kill the Autophago, so stay out of the way.
Ooh, okay, I apparently learned a new art right there. Okay. Wailing Blast. Sure. Why the hell not? Ooh, okay.
Could you be any more stubborn? Why won't you listen?
Do I just... Oh, I have all the stuff, don't I?
This choice so humans and Entelekea could move on together.
The Entelekea will regret that decision, and humans will wish they had died.
I won't regret it, no matter what you say.
Our resolve.
Humans will wish they had died?
Foolish conclusion. There is no longer any point in...
Okay, he's teleporting.
We have to fight.
Well, that...
Just listen.
No more.
That screws up my strategy. Okay, they've really gone through their stuff. Panikia bottle, really. God, she has it again. You know what? That's good for her, but you know, I'll see how I can handle it. But yeah, you definitely need that. Sort of trigger it, like giving me some sort of thing that like uses up my. God. Damn it. Woo! That's a good ability. Everyone stand back. That includes you, Estelle. Okay, it's done. Dragon Ascendant. That actually sounds pretty familiar. That hits him from a distance, doesn't it? I'll have to remember that. That's actually pretty good for this. No, let's. Sorry. Let's try that again. Drop it. Nope. Not enough distance. My bad. I'm a good amount of the way. And you could probably stand to use some more now. Come on, stop running away! Okay, most of the way on him. He is a lot more difficult to hurt, all things considered, than Zagi was. Oh, my bad, I didn't mean to press that. It sucks that that doesn't adjust. Okay. We're getting close, but over limits are fun, so let's not do anything dumb. Yep, don't do anything dumb. Let him waste it. Okay, he wasted it.
That's good.
Shoot. Woo. There's a little bit left. Someone get him! Damn it! Ah. I don't want to use up too many of my items because there's no way this is the last form. Okay.
Now I know what Pharaoh saw in you.
You're pretty strong yourself.
How unfortunate. I wish I could walk together with you all a while longer. Perhaps we would have had a different encounter.
It's not too late.
It is. My path was set when the Adaphagos covered the sky.
You stubborn bastard!
The best path for an enduring world is to return it to its natural state. That is the path I chose. I will die for that. My friend, give me your strength.
Well, that is probably... Is it activating now? Is it going to summon something? Is it summoning his friend? Ah, yes, no, of course. Super Mega version. The usual. The usual, the usual. Okay, got it. We can do this. Probably. Okay. Lens time. Okay, there's the health I was expecting.
Fools. How could the Entelekea agree to such an uncertain plan?
It's not uncertain. We did it! The Entelekea became spirits. Using the spirits to defeat the Adaphagos is not a fantasy.
You're just clinging to the past.
So I am the only stubborn one? No, I am not mistaken. I will use all my power to eliminate your misguided purpose.
Ah!
You're weak.
Come on. Damn it.
All right.
Okay, let's see if we... Stop going after her! Just trying to hold him off for now. Ah.
Feeding of the earth. Sacrifice thy body to crush my enemies.
Okay, I'm sure she'll be a fun one to take out with a Mystic Art. It's gonna be that. Yeah. Who did he hit? Oh my god! Night in fucking Gale, please. Ah!
Repeat, are you okay? Oh, really, angels grant us your face really hurt. You alright, Repeat? Nurse! Oh, angelic princess, grant us your
Okay, trying to recover, trying to... You know what? Where's the... Wait, no, that wasn't the one I wanted to use, was it? I wanted the... treats, that's what I wanted. God, he moves ever so slightly, like, constantly. Also, yeah, fight again. My bad. I want to use the Nokia. Okay. I really haven't gotten him down much, have I? Woo.
Annihilate the vulgar before me! O beating of the earth, sacrifice thy body to crush my enemies!
O source of illness, be gone!
Thank goodness I brought Rita along. This is not really a battle that's working very well with close range attacks, at least by my standards. And skill, I suppose. Ah! There's 2 of those down. Okay, I brought him down pretty quickly in that. Ah, okay, he did a all-around thing. Okay, so he just brings everyone down to 1, I presume. Is that the concept? We can't actually die to it, but we'll all be at 1. Which basically means this.
Princess, grant us your magnificent embrace.
O beating of the earth, sacrifice thy body.
Let's get back to another old bottle. Oh no, that's just a weakness. Let's weak bottle, yeah. Okay, weak bottle. Or no, she was gonna do that anyway, so
O incandescent locust, annihilate the vulgar before me!
and might as well, I suppose.
O beating of the earth, sacrifice thy body to crush my enemies! O green blaze, burn! Fireball!
God, stop teleporting!
Incandescent locust, annihilate the vulgar before me!
Oh, angelic princess, grant
Definitely makes us
embrace.
hit by weak pretty easily. Ah! Too far away.
Princess, grant us your magnificent embrace.
Beating of the earth,
Okay. Good amount of the way down at the moment. I don't like having weak.
nurse! O incandescent locust, annihilate the vulgar before me!
Ah.
Beating of the
No,
earth,
back off, Estelle.
body to crush my enemies!
Stop teleporting. God damn it. Not afraid to use what I need to, so. No, I want to use such. My goal is victory.
Beating of the earth, sacrifice thy body to crush my enemies!
Oh, I'm sealed, aren't I? I am sealed, aren't I? I get knocked out of myself so easily. Okay. Here's your thing. Here's your thing. Don't die. Okay, well, you died. Okay. Oh my goodness. Just look at my gauges there. Oh my. I hope she's using that. Use goddamn Nightingale. Okay. Okay, so I want her to use that on herself, and I need to make sure we're okay. Dead. My bad. I'm a good amount of the way through, but the battle's probably going to change soon-ish, right? Ah. Basically dead already. With that poison. Yeah, I can... This is not a battle that makes itself very useful to use the overdrive. Okay. Come on. Ah. Oh my goodness. He's pretty fucking awesome in terms of his design, so... I mean, if you want to think about, like, just really cool, like, completely ridiculous designs, you make someone who's basically just, like, swords or stuff that are just, like, floating around them, and they use them all in unison. That's always pretty fucking awesome. Oh my goodness, stop sealing me. That's so frustrating. Whew, okay. I like get off a decent combo every once in a while, which makes the overdrive basically useless. Because I can never get all the way through to what I want to do while he's still here. No. You use. You're more important. You can use. Yeah, sure, pineapple, why not?
I'm using this.
Everyone stay away so you don't die in the meantime. Oh, was that you, Rita? I think that was Rita herself. Okay. Okay, at least it doesn't basically auto-kill us. No. You use Nightingale. This is like the reason you're here, practically. Well, it's a good reason for you to be here, I suppose. Oh, he's not a... Whoa! I had less health than I thought I did. Okay, so 300,000 down to 150,000. So 2/3 of the way. See, that's what happens. That's why I can't do the goddamn. I can't do like Mystic Art stuff because that's always going to happen. And I forgot to put that back because I always forget to put that back. Of course. There we go. Yeah, maybe she shouldn't use that. That it requires way too much setup, and she's like... Yes, he does. Okay. Sorry, repeat. Someone offer up to bring... Oh, no. So else doing it. Okay. You can... Let's make this last. Here's one of your beautiful miracle ones. If anything, this Earth one has easily been the most useful. Ah, and he knocks me out of it that time. Of course he does. Like, I can't even bother to try to use the limit bottles because every time it happens like that. This is a lot more manageable than the Alexei fight because the goddamn motherfucking Vistagard does not actually just kill me outright. Okay. Oh, what are you doing? Okay. That's nice of you to stop time. Okay, that started up time again. So I have several of these. Yeah, you definitely use that. Oh, she's sealed. That's not good. Here. Repeat, you handle this. And you, I don't know what else you might have on you, but I have enough Nikia bottles to make that worthwhile. So, yeah. Now with that, Nightingale. Definitely. Okay, he's... Ooh, so close. Okay. Nightingale, quickly. Yep, that's a good heal. Ow. No, you can use Miracle. Ooh. Nearly fucking there. I'm sorry, no, not that. Of course. Oh my. Ow. Yep. How much left? How much left? How much left? I think that's like 3,000. No, the timer is over it. There it is. There we go! Okay.
Accept your fate, Duke.
I shall end it all with this.
This is not very victorious, is it? Yeah, okay, great. Keep leveling up, I guess. I didn't actually check if we got experience. Is there going to be another form? I don't know.
I'm sorry, Lucifer. I could not keep my promise.
I don't know what Lucifer was like, so this doesn't mean much coming from me. But if Lucifer fought for humans during the Great War, then I don't think he'd want his friend to reject humanity.
Lucifer's wish. To protect the world. Peace for all living things.
Oh, them all being dead would make it real peaceful, yeah.
Yuri! Hurry! I'm on it!
Here we go. Estelle, synchronize. Judith, give me support.
Okay. Understood.
Yuri, let's go!
My heart's all aflutter.
We're counting on you, boss.
So we're gonna use it and then suddenly another like version of the Autophagos like in human form or something shows up, right? Yeah, definitely. Or are we actually going to save the fucking world? Well, if we're getting rid of Blastia, we won't be able to fight anymore, so I sure hope there's not another boss.
So then they truly intend to give up the Blastia.
That's a hell of a scream.
It's over?
Oh, no way! Our plan isn't working!
No, it's okay. Just a little more. It just needs a little more power.
But how? There isn't any more.
Come on, we gotta do something!
It's gotta work.
This can't be how it ends.
Entelekea. Spirits. Humans. Lucifer. Can this world truly change?
Damn it, come on!
Finally changes his mind.
Spirits?
You mean all of them? Awesome!
All the Entelekea who became Autophagos, they all transformed into these spirits.
So the Autophagos was also part of this world. Unbelievable.
It's so beautiful. Aye, it is.
We did it.
Was this truly the right thing for us to do?
I don't know. We lost all the Blastia, and with that, the barriers are gone. But we chose that path, so I guess we gotta live with it. As long as we're still alive, we'll be okay.
You are strong.
Yeah, well, that's because I'm not alone. Hey, Duke! See you around.
Yuri!
Great job,
That was so awesome! Man!
And credits? Okay. Well, that wasn't too bad of a final boss. It's very manageable. Very, very manageable. I think it was like level 52 or something too. Like the level people like the level I remember seeing people suggest for Alexei too. It was perfectly manageable. I won't say I'm good at this game. I do like the battle system. Like, all the Tales game battle system, every single one I played has been good. They're all very similar. They have a bit of a different emphasis on everything. I like these little, like, doodle. I assume this is the story of what happens after, essentially. What's up with Estelle? Her face. These are very stylized. Oh, repeat. Repeat in that smirk. This is definitely a bit of a happily ever after set of stuff going on here. So, yeah, gameplay wise, I thought it was good. I won't say I'm good at it, because it definitely seemed like the in-depth sort of like mastery of the system. The faces of the characters in this are pretty great. Oh, yes, they are. I won't say, I feel like the mastery of the system was the elaborate comboing. So, because if you look through the skills, there's a lot of skills that involve basically chaining certain types of arcane arts to altered arts to all these sort of things into something else and then something else, and just this elaborate way of like putting together different moves and skills allowing you to do that essentially. So it seems pretty obvious that the mastery of the system more went towards long, more elaborate combos, especially since in the save screen there's literally a longest combo. And I never got there. But the fundamentals seem to be more based around positioning, resource management, the knowledge of what moves you're going to use, and how they're actually going to affect it based on how your enemy is moving and how they're acting, how they handled all that sort of stuff, defense and all that stuff. Like, I felt like I could get a grasp on that by the end. Less so the combo aspect. The Alexei fight was easily the most difficult that I had. Like, easily. And that's mainly just because the Mystic Art could basically one-shot your party. That last boss fight was made so much easier because Big Bang Mystic Art only brought you down to 1 health, and it didn't actually kill you. Because you look at the damages, you look at the damage amount that was like actually on the screen when it happened. It's like, no, I would not have lived through that. And the first time it happens, like, okay. So gameplay-wise, it's hard to compare to the other Tales games I played. A reminder, I've played Grace's F, Symphonia, Xillia 2, watched a Let's Play of Xillia before that. Hearts R on the Vita, I think I didn't play that on the channel. I didn't play Symphonia on the channel either, or Xillia 2. I played Vesperia, and it's hard to remember exactly because they're all so very similar. Like people, like there are minute differences, and this is sort of the same with just the general enjoyment factor too. For like all of these Tales games, they're all like in the same range of just good, and it's really hard to say that they're not, because I'd say if you wanted to put on like a scale of 10, they're all somewhere between like a 6, I guess 6.5, and well, probably more like somewhere between a 7 and an 8 out of 10. With like 5 being like boring, you wouldn't really want to play it. 6 being like, yeah, that's a pretty good game. 7 being like, yeah, that's a Or no, sorry, 6 being, yeah, that's a good game, I'll play it. And 7 being, yeah, that's a pretty good game, and 8 being like, oh, this is a pretty good game. You know, a little bit more enthusiasm about it. 9 being excellent, and 10 just being like, I would recommend this to everyone. So I'd say this is on the higher scale of what I expect out of Tales games, at the very least. Like, good characters, good everything, I'd say. Probably closer to that 8, if I had to give it something. I definitely recommend it if you like these games whatsoever. You are here watching this part, having not played it before, or, you know, having a desire to play it, after presumably seeing the entire Let's Play and choosing not to play it for whatever reason. Never recommend that, but story-wise, it's an interesting world. I'd be very interested. I assume they never made a sequel to this, because I've never heard of that. And this is the sort of one where I could actually imagine a sequel being very interesting, because it's like a complete changing of the world, how it acts and all that sort of stuff. You'd have to, like, take an entirely different premise, essentially, to how you approach it, but it'd be very interesting to see how the world changed. Mind you, maybe not that interesting, because the world was sort of really minimal. How many cities were there? Like, 6? Like, it's not exactly the worst thing ever, but the world felt, like, weirdly small as a result. It is what it is, but yeah. So that's definitely one of my gripes at it. They have this whole big world map and all that sort of stuff, and then they proceed to feel like the world's relatively small. And I don't even think that's necessarily too unusual or that off from how it normally feels. It just felt weirdly small. Like there's only a few cities, ultimately. Like, how many towns were there that were really, like, under the Empire's control? Like, 4? 5, maybe? Yeah, and then there's the whole Duke thing. He definitely felt like a parallel to Yuri. And I'm surprised they didn't go, like, a more... Like, I suppose I'm appreciative that they didn't go the more, like, Destiny route. Like the, Brave Vesperia sort of thing going on. Like, repeating history stuff. Oh, so it fell? Oh, that must have been fun, getting out of there. I guess Baal must have gotten us. Because I speculated a while ago that, like, oh, maybe he was the original Brave Vesperia and he's, like, still sticking around and stuff like that, and Yuri's, like, the destined new one or something like that. You know, I'm sort of appreciative they didn't go that direction, because it's probably for the best that they didn't. Okay. Anything change? EX new game. And I assume there's nowhere to go check stuff out either. New game plus, basically. Stuff from the game by letting it clear. Okay. Downloadable content will be carried. Oh, I'm good. Story-wise, yeah. It was a very interesting concept. It would have been a little bit more interesting to delve into the details a bit more as to why and how, but I sort of get a feeling they probably didn't actually think that through as much as, you know, one might think that they could have. You know, actually lay it out, how things work, all that sort of stuff. And that's fine. But it was an interesting concept, like, premise-wise, in terms of the Ballastia and the Adafagos and all that sort of stuff. Plot twist-wise, I definitely feel as though the Adafagos being stuck up there, ooh, that definitely changed, like, the perspective on how things happened and what happened and all that sort of stuff, to just being like, oh yeah, people in the past, yeah, they had to deal with all this shit. They tried to do the same thing and they figured out the best solution they could. But, you know, wasn't enough. And it could ultimately be the same with this. All this, like, they said everything that had been turned into Adafagos had been turned into a spirit by that. Ooh, that could just change the world entirely. So I guess we'll see. If I were to predict how it would turn out, it would probably turn into some sort of coexistence between humanity and spirits, in a way that the Antilochea and humans could not do. And the spirits might basically make up for Ballastia in a way. Hopefully in a coexistence sort of way, rather than like an enslavement sort of way, but I guess we'll see. I suppose we won't see, there isn't a sequel, but overall, yeah, I thought it was very good, and it doesn't really go beyond what I would expect out of a Tales game. It wasn't, I would not describe it as something particularly, like, Oh my goodness, that was an amazing game, but it was very good. It was definitely on the high end of Tales games. I don't really rank which ones are my favorite. I definitely don't remember enough details. I definitely was not a big fan of the crafting system. I'm never a big fan of crafting systems, honestly. I prefer... it's the side thing, and I suppose it wasn't that necessary. Ultimately. It was pretty necessary for learning skills, and I'm not really sure I like that. I probably would never have done that in terms of ways to learn skills. I would have preferred stuff like titles. I think you could have, instead of having the weapons with the skills associated with them, just make it titles. That sort of stuff. Giving them to you throughout the game for doing certain stuff and whatnot. I think that would have been a much better... I think that would have been a much better approach to it, ultimately. So, I think I've rambled a bit now in terms of my feelings on the game. So, gameplay. Fun. Probably one of the better ones in the Tales series, although hard to compare. I feel as though it did a good job of emphasizing the little strategy aspects of live combat like this sort of gameplay system has. Story-wise, I thought it was good. Very interesting concepts. Great cast of characters. I didn't really mention much about that, I suppose. Great cast of characters. I liked every single one of them. They're all very compelling. Yes. Even Yuri. No, yeah, obviously Yuri. I mean, Yuri's cool. He's one of the most interesting protagonists. Honestly, in the same way that Velvet was in Vesperia, it was just like a bit of a different perspective, but in the end it turned into, oh my goodness, I gotta save the world regardless of his personality. Essentially what it came down to. I mean, in the end, it's one of those things that's very consistent with Tales games. They put you into a really likable cast of characters, give you essentially an adventure to go on, and then just let you go on it, and it's enjoyable all the way through. You know, unless you're fighting Alexei. So, good story, great characters. I don't want to go into each individual one. They're all cool. But, musically, it was good. I mean, it's sort of the same with most Tales games. It's like, you have, like, some aspects of it that are, like, memorable and good, but most of the time it's just sort of like the Tales games themselves, where they're all pretty good, but it doesn't really, like, go beyond to something, like, particularly amazing or, like, really memorable outside of maybe, like, a few melodies. And nothing really is bad in the same way. Visually, I thought it was pretty good. I do feel as though for apparently being 1080p, there's a lot of sections where, well, a lot of visuals. I'm not really sure if it was the entire game, but there's a lot of weird blur over, like, the models and whatnot. I mean, it's a bit more crisp on my TV, but I definitely feel as though it looks worse when you capture it. Maybe it just stands out more. But, it might be part of the capture process a little bit. It was smooth. I didn't really have anything in terms of hiccups or anything like that. Visually, it's a very standard art style. It works. Good character designs. It's a very Tales set of character designs where everything's very colorful, essentially, when you get down to it. Like, look at Rapine. Dogs don't look like that. Dogs don't have just, like, a random blue streak on the top of them, which it's fine. And they're not typically wearing, like, what did he have in his mouth? I changed it so many times, I forgot what was originally there, like a stick or something like that. But, oh, I guess one last thing in terms of the Yuri voice acting stuff. So, honestly, I don't think it was that big of a change between the new guy and the old guy. But when you put them in the exact same scene and have them right next to each other, it becomes very noticeable. Because I didn't really notice until that became a more frequent thing. Basically, when Flynn was more regularly part of the party, Patty was more regularly part of the party, and you had scenes where basically they added little things in for Yuri to say, and you had to have just like an occasional one or two lines just blurted out by the other voice actor, and it was very obvious. If you kept it most of the time just for a newcomer like me, and you kept them like relatively separate, I think you'd be able to get away with it. But yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't great once it became really, really obvious, because they put them right up against each other. Oh well. I think I've rambled enough. Don't you think I have? I'm sure you've gotten my opinion at this point. So, I'll probably come back to the Tales series at some point. I don't know when, It's one of those series that I like, I don't love, but so I'm not going to be coming back to it like anytime. Like I have an opportunity. I don't want to like try to get through each and everything. Eventually, I'd like to get through everything in the series, but it's definitely one of those series where it's like, oh, I'm in the mood for that sort of game. I just want to go on an adventure. I want to have some fun action combat, essentially JRPG style stuff, and go through it and all that sort of stuff. And this is definitely a great example of doing that well. So, that's my opinions on Tales of Vesperia. I hope you have enjoyed this journey along the way as I have. Thank you for persisting through it all the way through, dealing with me. So, thank you all. I really do appreciate it, as I hope you have enjoyed the series itself. So, I'll see you all next time in whatever that may be. Drive safely, everyone.